Good afternoon, Vero Beach. Hope everybody's safe and hunkered down a little bit. I'm just waiting just a little bit to get started. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Today, what I wanted to do, today is March 27th. It's Friday. Hey, Jenny. Today's Friday, March 27th, and most of the state is locked down, and probably a lot of the U.S. is. And what I wanted to do is take a minute and first of all let everyone know if there's anything we can do from a real estate perspective, or if you need a personal errand ran or something that we can do for you, please reach out. We're here to help. So recently in the national media and all over Facebook and everything, there's a lot of numbers getting thrown around and a lot of opinions. And so what I wanted to do today, my sole purpose, is to kind of talk about what's going on with the real estate market and how it relates to what's going on with the virus. So in the past 7 days, this is in our local MLS, in the past 7 days, there's been 114 new listings put into the MLS. And then we have a term called back on the market. That means that it was under contract, and for one reason or another, it fell apart and went back active. So that's what the back on market is. So there's 36 homes. The other one is price decreases. There's been 79 homes where they've done a price reduction in the past 7 days. And then actually there's been a few price increases, and most of that is new construction. They'll add a feature and then raise the price a little bit. The homes that went under contract, there were 62 homes in our marketplace that went under contract in the last 7 days. And then homes that were pending, that went pending, so that means the contingencies were removed and went to pending with 17. The amount of homes that were sold in the past 7 days is 119. Keep in mind, those were already in the works and just finished out the closing in the past week. Withdrawn and expired, those are basically ones that their brokerage relationship has ended in one way or another, and they're no longer on the market. And then the one that is kind of jumped up recently is temporary off the market, and that was 29 homes. Those are ones that said, for one reason or another, they want to take a timeout. They still have the relationship with their brokerage, but they want to come off the market. So that's what that number is right there. So that's kind of, and I want to do these updates on a weekly basis for you and giving you the real-time updates of what's going on in the market. A lot of our buyers and sellers, we've been having a lot of conversations with them, and everyone has different needs. And so if they are, so we're working on specific strategies for each. Some clients are like, hey, I don't need to sell, I don't want to sell, we're thinking about next year. So we are, quite frankly, working on some strategies for even that far out. The other side of that is we do have some clients that do want to sell or need to sell and have made obligations elsewhere, and so we're working on some short-term strategies for them. So I kind of, a conversation that keeps coming up is a little bit of trying to draw some correlation between what's going on now and the last recession that's on the top of everybody's mind. And that's more of the 2008. And some of the experts in the real estate industry, like Keeping Current Matters, and actually our coach, Tom Ferry, really has come up with, this is like more of an event, such as not exactly parallel with 9/11, but very similar in that it's not based on the financial markets per se. Like in 9/11, the S&P went down 45%, but home appreciation during that time period went up 5 or 6%. So and then it took some time, and then life got back to normal. Whereas 2008, there was like no liquidity in the marketplace. There was in the housing. In 2008, the crisis was created by was actually created by the housing market. Now, I drew up some numbers of like what kind of equity is in our local market, or actually in real estate in general. This is national. So 37% of the homeowners today have no mortgage. So, which is totally different than what it was in the 2008 time period. And of the remaining 63, 25% of them have 50% or more equity. So when you add up the 37% that don't have a mortgage and the 25% that have at least 50% equity, you can see that 52% of the all the homes have at least 50% equity. So even if there was some suppression in pricing, that we're in a marketplace where the market could absorb some of that. Whereas in 2008, because of Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, and all these organizations, and also the housing, there was no liquidity in the marketplace, so they couldn't absorb everything that went on, and that crisis was created by the housing market and mortgage industry. So anyway, I just want to kind of keep it simple today and kind of give you a real live update of the past 7 days. If you have any questions or would like to talk about anything, feel free to reach out to us below. I actually have my phone number right here. You can call or text. My email address is right here. And we are set up very mobile right now. We can do virtual closings. We can do virtual showings. We can do virtual meetings. We just got off of a meeting. I had 4 different people in 4 different places in the United States. So we're able to do actually quite a bit with all the technology that's in place. If you really stop and think about it, everybody has a device with a camera and internet. So anyway, I wanted to keep it short today, and I will be giving another update next Friday. And just wanted to reach out to everybody. And if you have any questions or anything I can do to help, please give me a call or text. Thank you so much.